jury is still out in the Chad Isaak trial. Jurors left for deliberations just before 2 p.m. The judge said that deliberations would wrap around 5 this evening unless the jury was close to making a decision, and no word yet on how close they are to reaching a verdict. Here's a look back at some of the testimony presented over the course of the trial and during closing arguments today.
A knife in the washing machine, gun parts in the freezer, and orange fibers found on victims' clothing that matched fibers from an orange sweatshirt and reversible face mask found in Chad Isaak's dryer.
Did you find any of these orange fibers in the RJR vehicle?
I did, on the tape lift from the armrest.
And did you find any of these orange fibers, these light orange fibers, on William Cobb's clothing?
Yes, on his shirt.
And how about on Lois Cobb's clothing?
On her blouse.
What about Robert Faulkner?
On his coat, his sweatshirt, and his jeans.
And what about Adam Fear? Did you find any of these light orange fibers on his clothing?
Yes, on his sweatshirt.
That was just some of the evidence that led the state to believe that Chad Isaak was the person caught on surveillance video walking into RJR the morning of the murders. A patient of Isaac's also testifying that her noon appointment for the day of the murders was pushed back at the request of the doctor. But the defense worked to create doubt in the jurors' minds.
Does anything stand out to you about that appointment?
No, nothing. Nothing was different than any other appointment that I had.
In closing arguments, both sides made their cases one final time to the jury.
On April 1st, 2019, Justin Bachheim arrived at work. He walked inside the shop of RJR Maintenance and Management, and his world stopped for a minute. Robert Faulkner, Justin's boss, a man described as fair, a man Justin thought of his family, a man who would give you the shirt off his back and bring eggs in for his employees, lay on the floor. Amid a pool of blood and broken eggs, apparently dead.
Their case had all the bells and the whistles, but their case is short. Their case is based on 2 things: emotion. We all want to find somebody responsible for these senseless acts of violence. One example, they showed you 124 photographs of autopsies in a case where the homicides were stipulated. And presentation. Hundreds of exhibits, photographs, even a lengthy PowerPoint presentation that went for the better part of a day, ironically prepared by an organization called SLIC. But their case is short on facts, and their case is short on evidence.
Then it was time for the jury to deliberate and decide whether the Washburn chiropractor was the person responsible for the 4 murders at RJR April 1st, 2019.
And according to our Brooke Williams, there were many RJR employees in the courtroom today. We'll bring you a verdict as soon as it happens. And you can follow online our live stream as well as continue watching over on KX News. This would also be a good time to download our free KX News app.